Waltzing around tonight in someone else's clothes. Roads coming out of things smell like a rose. You hang your head and your heart is filled with so much misery. You'll be happy as you can be if you belong to me. They said let's go to the rodeo and see some cowboy fall. Sometimes it seems to me you got no sympathy at all. You keep on going on and on about how you're so free. You'll be happy as you can be if you belong to me. But it ain't easy to get to you. But there must be some kind of way. Only to connect with you for one moment of each day. Say that you're all washed up, got nothing else to give. Seems like you never figured out how long you have to live. You could feel like a baby again, sitting on your daddy's knee. You'd be happy as you could be if you belong to me. So that was If You Belong to Me, as performed by George Harrison back in 1997 for VH1. It was originally performed in a band he was in called the Traveling Wilburys, and this is obviously a solo acoustic performance by George. It's in standard tuning, once again with a capo on the 5th fret. There's really not much to say about this song, this performance, really. Just a few tricks, but there will be, as usual, a link to the tab as done by my guitar teacher in the description, and there'll also be a link to the video that I took this song from, and that's it. And basically the tab is very, like self-explanatory. Just a few tips. The C chord, okay? In this song, he plays a standard C chord, but he puts most of the times, as you see in the tab, he places the pinky on the 3rd fret, right here. He'll also sometimes substitute a C with a G in the bass for a C. I don't really do that. I think, this performance was done by George in the sense that he was, it was a spontaneous performance, and he was kind of trying to remember the song. So sometimes he'll play the C as a regular C, or with a pinky, or with the G in the bass. I just think, it's important to just, stick to one way to play it. That's the way I do it, because your brain will kind of remember it better. But that's, that's my brain. And also of note, in the first verse, George does make a mistake. Usually the song starts with a G to a D, then back to G. But in the first line of the first verse, instead of a D, For the second chord, he plays a C. It's a mistake. You can you can play it with the C if you want. It still works, but I just ignore it and play it with the D because I want to remember that pattern. There's that pattern where it's that's a G to the D to the G, so and then the C. I mean, that's the main pattern to remember, Okay? And once you get that down, that's really key. And so he does do that G to D to G again, then to C, then to D, and then to G again. So in the first verse, when in that first line, it was tabbed out exactly how George played it. He doesn't really mean to play the C. He really means to play the D. It was just a mistake. As I said, it was an off-the-cuff performance. That's basically it. Everything else is self-explanatory. Once again, the C with the G, you don't always have to play it. I don't play it that way. I usually just play a C. The only time I play the C with a G in the bass is during the bridge. Where that's the only time I do that. And there's the trickiest part of the song is that line where he goes, how is it? Now I'm forgetting. Okay. That's the trickiest part of the song, where it starts with the E minor chord, E minor, then it goes to this chord, then that chord. So that's probably the trickiest part. It took me a while to get that down, but you should get it. Just keep practicing. That's it. It's all in the tab. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. All right? So, good luck with the song, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.